Hare Krishna. So Krishna is speaking some very, very heavy verses just to help us understand that what are the demonic thought process and activities. So let's see one such shloka now, shloka number 10. Kamam ashritya dushpuram dambhamana madanvitaha mohad grihitva sadgrahan pravartante shuchivrataha. So here Krishna is saying kamam ashritya dushpuram, taking shelter of unfulfilled, insatiable lust. Dambha mana madanvitaha, they're absorbed in the conceit of pride and the false prestige. And then here it is said, asad grahan. Asad grahan, they're always attracted by the impermanent. Asad grahan, they're attracted by the impermanent. And also here it is said, they are illusioned. Mohad grihitva, they are illusioned. And then pravartante ashuchi vrataha, and they are always sworn to unclean work. Now here again, what are their different activities are given. So many points are there to discuss in this particular shloka. So let's discuss some of the very important ones. The demonic mentality is described here. The demons have no satiation for their lust. They will go on increasing and increasing their insatiable desires for material enjoyment. Materially, we do anything in this world, we will never be satisfied. This is a very important point to note. We might think that, okay, after doing this material activity or that material activity, maybe I'll get some fulfillment. My desires will be fulfilled, I'll be satiated, I'll be satisfied. No. It is the nature of the material activities and the material results and the material desires that they are unending. One after another, after another, after another. And this is something which is called as the demonic mentality here in this particular shloka. And anyone who just keep doing this throughout their life, they are going to remain in anxiety all the time. A very important point to note. The ones who are involved only in the material activities, they will remain in anxiety throughout their life till the last breath. Or to be more specific, even at the last breath. Here it is said, although they are always full of anxieties on account of accepting non-permanent things, they still continue to engage in such activities out of illusion. They are in anxiety. Now, when they are doing any material activity, they are in anxiety. But then, what to do? There is no other option which they find. They feel this is what it is. This is what is life all about. This is what I'm supposed to do. And they continue doing the same activity, material activity, on and on and on, thinking, I will do it better this time. It's a fact. Everyone knows. History is the proof. No one has become satisfied by doing any material activity. We cannot name anyone in the past. Just by doing material activity, the person is satisfied. There is no one. But still, we have this audacity, we have this pride that no, I will do and show. And like this, lifetime after lifetime after lifetime, so many people are trying one after another, different innovative ways to be satisfied, to have a very blissful life. But yes, materially, no, it will not be possible, and person is full of anxiety. But since there is no option, he sees everyone doing the same activity, he continues doing the same activity even when it is full of anxiety. So here it is said that they have no knowledge and cannot tell that they are heading the wrong way. Accepting non-permanent things, such demonic people create their own god, their own hymns, and chant accordingly. So just to make sure that their desires, demonic desires are fulfilled, their plans are accomplished, and anything in these lines. They create their own god. They have their own ways of worship. They chant their own hymns. So in this way, the demonic people, they will do anything and everything to fulfill their own selfish motives. This is very, very clear. They might portray themselves, oh, okay, no, I'm spiritual or whatever. But as soon as they deviate from the Vedic scriptures, we have to understand it's demoniac and nothing else. Also here it is said the result is that they become more and more attracted to two things. This is something which is very, very common in this world. What are the two things? Sex, enjoyment and accumulation of material wealth. This is what everyone is doing. This is how the entire world is working. These are two things around which the entire world is revolving. The sex attraction towards the opposite gender and the accumulation of wealth. Everyone wants to accumulate a lot of wealth. Doesn't matter which way or which path the person is choosing to accumulate the wealth, but important is the result, that is accumulation of wealth. I want more and more wealth. I want to be the wealthiest person. And attraction to the opposite gender. What to do? There is no sense control because there is no practice of bhakti. Anyone who practices bhakti, spirituality, sincerely, giving the best shot, what happens? The first thing that happens is the senses will come under control. A person is not practicing spirituality, where is the question of sense control? And when there is no sense control, then automatically he'll get attracted to anyone and everyone without thinking the position of the opposite gender. Maybe the person might be in the position of a sister or a mother or something like that, but then no, what to do? Naturally, the person gets attracted. And that's how we see in the age of Kali that how small girls and oldie, very, very old ladies, they are also the victims of such lusty people. Very, very sad situation. Very, very sad situation. Because bhakti is missing. Because Krishna is missing in the lives of people. Here it is said that the word ashuchi vrataha, unclean vows, is very significant in this connection. Such demonic people are only attracted by four things: wine, women, gambling and meat eating. Those are their ashuchi, unclean habits. So these are the four things. If we properly analyze in this world, these are the four things which are very nicely advertised. Intoxication, illicit sex, gambling and meat eating. And this is fashion nowadays. If someone does not do this, people think, oh, what's wrong with you? But the thing is, these are four pillars of sin. Anyone who is involved in doing these four activities, that is intoxication in any type for that matter, alcohol, cigarettes, drugs, whatever, intoxication, illicit sex, premarital affair, extramarital affair, any sorts of affair, which is not in the boundaries of marriage. So that illicit sex, that is something which is another very, very important sinful pillar which people have to suffer for if they commit this sinful activity. Third, gambling, playing with money and remaining in anxiety all the time. Wherever we put money and we are in anxiety, that is gambling. And fourth is meat eating. Now this is something which has become very normal. Even people who call themselves as brahmanas in this world, wearing a brahmana thread, nowadays they are also eating meat. Where are we heading towards? So people are committing these four sinful activities, and rest assured, people have to suffer for the same. There's no question of being pardoned. Why? Because they're not doing anything for atoning for the sins. Induced by pride and false prestige, they create some principles of religion which are not approved by the Vedic injunctions. Although such demonic people are most abominable in the world by artificial means, the world creates a false honor for them. Although they are gliding down towards hell, they consider themselves very much advanced. Now, people are doing some activities. What is the impetus for them to continue doing these sinful activities? The people who are cheering them, they are the impetus. Oh, he's such amazing person. He's doing such nice demonic activities. And people glorify and glorify and glorify the demonic activities, and people are doing those activities. They feel, oh, it's absolutely perfect. And that's how the entire culture is changing now, all around. Doing demonic activities and boosting the activities which are demonic. This is what is happening now. And people encourage, yes, it's very nice, go ahead, do it, do it. Oh, just this much you did, look at him. He's such a great demon, do it like him. Hey, you're a chutku demon. You should also become a big demon like him and destroy your life like him. In front of their own eyes, people are seeing how people are getting destroyed by doing these activities. But still, so much of illusion is there because of their pride that what I'm doing is correct. They don't have even a bit of humility, a tinge of humility to approach the Vedic scriptures or to approach the realized souls to ask what is the goal of life. We are very, very fortunate that by Lord's mercy, we have this inclination towards practicing bhakti, and we have come to the right life manual, that is Bhagavad Gita. And look at Bhagavad Gita. 5,000 years back, Krishna is speaking all this, and we can see all this manifesting here now in front of our own eyes. What talk about in front of our own eyes? Maybe it's there inside us also, all these demonic tendencies. So it's very, very important to intensely practice spirituality, intensely practice devotional service in terms of chanting, reading, hearing, associating with devotees, spreading this message of Krishna consciousness. Because there are many, many people who are innocent, but since everyone is just flowing in these demonic activities, these innocent public are also flowing into that. So when we learn Bhagavad Gita and we live by it, we can go and preach to those innocent people and help them and rescue them from this flood of the demonic activities. So this is a responsibility for all the students of Gita. We have this responsibility, a very, very important responsibility, the burden of love, to rescue others, especially the innocent ones who are just swayed by these demonic activities. So Krishna is continuing this theme. He'll not leave us so easily. He'll help us out to understand what are actually the demonic thought process and the activities. So let's continue in the next video. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.